our opinion. But this is what we want to do.
Sorry, I got disconnected.
Let him finish speaking, please.
All right? So this is what we want to do, the transparency, so people know exactly where the money's coming from, where it's going to, and who can see it. And you're saying about not coming in and say, oh, we can't look at the books. You can look at the books. This is what you're going to do. We want people to know they can come in and look at the books, and it's certified by CPA. Okay? And this is what we want to do, that the thing is certified by the CPA, so we know we won't be in trouble and we don't have to hide anything. All right, this thing of 50% illegal and 50% legal, that's bullshit. Everything's going to be legal. Understand? Everything's legal. And this is around. What happens now, we're doing the same thing what Wall Street is doing. This is the whole problem. We got to correct the system, not change it. The system is working because all these buildings is put up by that system.
Yeah, he is.
But the people who put it up is corrupted. So this is what we're going to do, the transparency. Everybody gets to see it. There's no lies. Everything's on top. And this is what we're going to do.
All right. Well, Justin's the last one on stack. If no one else wants, if you want to speak, now's your chance. Otherwise, I'm going to close stack.
Who is this we you keep referring to? Who is this group?
I have a mouse in my pocket.
So your answer is Nas and the mouse in his pocket.
No side conversations. That's off.
No. That was my question. Who's the we? Who's the we?
We the people
We
of
stand up.
assembly.
So you're not qualifying who that we is.
No, I'm not. All right.
Okay.
Why not? Why? That's not transparency.
One more question and stack is closed.
That's just like we're boggled.
As a newbie here at tonight's GA, I find it very direct and very, how should I say it, transparent friendly. So I give much respect to that. But the question is this: will this pretty much cover the loopholes that somehow prevent more problems on the long run, as far as transparency of us knowing where that money should be and how should we spend, et cetera, et cetera? Because finances in movements has always been a detrimental destruction. You know, it happens to the Black Panthers, it happens to all groups in history of people's struggles, you know, et cetera. So that's my question.
Well, finance has been a problem since the days of the Egyptians. Okay? It goes far back as that. It goes farther back than water. So understand this. Transparency and the loopholes, this is what is going to happen. You're going to eliminate the loopholes with transparency. If there's any loopholes in it, it's because there is no transparency. The whole idea is transparency so everybody can see what's going on and so everything knows what's going on. So what happened is the books are open to everybody. This is not because this is a secret. There is no secret in numbers. The accounting is open to everybody in a group that's legally in the group. That's a working group. You have to prove your working group by showing up to a General Assembly. And you're unlisted on the NYCGA that you're a working group. And you got to show up. And that's it. You got to have a meeting, whatever you want, but you got to be listed on the GA and show up at a meeting if you have anything to say about accounting.
Okay, thank you. So stack is closed. Before we move on to listening to concerns, Sean wanted to make an announcement.
So this is just coming from the bus on its way here from Tampa. They're going to be here in about 20 minutes, and they've said they could use food and water. I went and got a case of water. Anyone else wants to get them anything? Now is a good time
to do with accounting.
Sorry, as facilitation, we decided that this was an announcement that we would make in between and just.
Listen now, not now.
This was interruption.
Yeah. What the hell are you doing? Nobody interrupted the others.
Okay, we don't have to yell. And
You just gave it on camera.
yeah, you
All right,
can be
just
calm
stand
down.
on camera.
It's okay. I'm also security, so like you
Which
should
is
calm
what
down
you
politely.
didn't say you were security.
Just lower your
You
voice.
did not say you were security.
I'm just saying, you
Okay.
gotta lower your voice a little bit because you're about to launch at a female, weren't
Doesn't
you?
matter, female. What, is there a gender problem now?
I'm saying you should lower it and start launching.
Well,
Lower
you,
your
man,
voice.
just stand on camera.
We have this in Occupy Wall Street. It's called Respect the House. Respect facilitation, respect each other. Okay?
Money's more important than occupiers, huh?
Thank you.
Sorry. Okay, if we are going to work as a body, consensus-based body, as people who came together to love each other, we need to respect each other. Facilitation made the decision to let Sean give one small announcement, which is that our comrades who
And point information, that bus was broken down somewhere in middle of nowhere without food and water.
The announcement is finished.
Yeah.
The interruption is finished, and we're moving on to concerns.
And
I wanted
love
5
each other.
seconds.
Those vibes.
So now we're going on 10 minutes. 10 minutes to hear concerns about the proposal. I'm opening stack for that.
Okay.
So who would like to? Anyone else that wants to be on stack? Let's talk about concerns about this proposal. Okay. Go ahead.
My concern is two important things that I have repeated in many occasions of different angle and different ways. That is a fundamental. Money is a tool that we need for our every transaction, but also money is a phenomena that is corruptive and corrupted and is a source of our problems. Now, we didn't have much people to make restarting the GA. We went very hard, and Nas is one of them. We couldn't even put together 5 or 10 people because there was no incentive of money to come here. So money should not be our problem and us top priority in order to do things. Our will, our intelligence, our love of freedom should be above all of that. And if you're comparing to have a money with the money, the Wall Street has a trillions more than we do. So they are winner when it comes to spending money. The money is not that as valuable as it is, but much is more valuable that he's trying to make it clear is a transparency, is a prevention to put a security built in that corruption does not take place as it was a reason for our failure. Now, so I am asking for my concern to be amendment in your proposal.
We'll come to friendly amendments later.
Concern. Oh, concern. Okay. My concern is that not to come, as you said it clearly here, necessary change, not to come to be, oh, please, we need to be more transparent. I said, let's be 100% transparent. Thank you.
Next on stack, Sean.
Hi. So one of the things I'm hearing is that you want to replace accounting, that you just want to put yourselves in that role. I personally trust accounting. I don't know if I should be trusting you. I'm thinking that a lot of people here might be asking themselves exactly that same question. You might want to address that moving forward with your proposal. The other concern I had was that I personally think we should be moving to a more distributed fundraising system so that consensus decisions over money don't rip us apart anymore. I would like to talk about setting up a distributed fundraising system that effectively bypasses the General Assembly and lets our donors decide what money should go to. How does that sound to you guys?
No, I won't take that amendment.
It's not an amendment or concern.
The concern of yours is wacky. Okay? No, you can't have that. It's just plain and simple. You can't have it.
Okay, Justin next. Let's not talk. Next is Justin.
That was his answer.
My first concern, when asked who this group is that you are going to empower to make all these decisions, you said it included a mouse in your pocket. Second, the way in which the past 3 months, Nas personally has come to me and asked me about specific issues, and repeatedly you seem to have not heard me, and that you constantly go back to the same issues over and over. So I'm concerned that this group may not be the best group of people to be stepping forward to do our finances. For this last concern, is that you as an individual have decided that theft has gone on, and that you seem to be wanting, your goal, from what I can tell, is to find these people. And that's my concern, that your main focus is on finding what was wrong, not focusing on how we move forward. Those are my concerns.
My first concern with you is you think everybody here is an idiot and can handle it. Okay? Wait a minute, damn it, sit down.
Back and forth.
So what? I'll wait till it's my turn.
Sit down.
Yeah, you're doing this deliberately, you know that? So sit down, damn it.
Yeah, just let
If you're
him.
going to be financed, why haven't you found that every donation expenditure is online on an accounting.nycja.net?
Justin, what you're saying is not correct. The accounting review committee is not doing
respect-
it.
I'm not taking
I mean,
authoritative
respect
information
the
right
House.
now.
But what he's saying is wrong.
Respect the House.
I'd like to hear if you have a response to the concern without personal attacks, please.
The first concern is you think everybody here is an idiot, not knowing that.
This is a personal
Listen,
attack.
no, I'm answering your concerns.
This is my concern.
Right, your concern is that everybody here is not competent enough to be on accounting or understand what's going
All
on.
I said was,
Stop the back and
Don't
forth.
go back and forth here.
that's not
Can
what
I
I said.
say something here?
Stop the back and forth.
I really think that not all the money that's coming in is accountable. And because of that is the reason why we're concerned. Everybody can look at the books and see all the money coming in and all the money going out, and it does not reconcile.
We're working groups.
Let's stop. That's it. No more questions. The next on stack. Bill.
I hope that we can leave here with a better feeling about the unfreezing of the account. I hope we can all go forward with this. My concern is that we find out how expenditures were recorded in the past and what corrections we can make in the future. I want us to leave as a unified group tonight. So that is my concern. What have we learned from the past? How are we going to show receipts better in the future?
This is why we restructured the accounting group, so the transparency and accountability, that we are accountable, be responsible. Transparency and accountability, so everybody knows what's going on. Okay, so this is what we're talking about. All the receipts will be recorded properly, and transparency and accountability is what we are working towards. So everybody here can see it, and nobody have any questions and doubt what happened to the money, like in the past. Carl.
No, we'll go in the order that I have this stack. We only have 3 minutes left for this, so and five people on stack, so I'm going to close stack at this point. Next concern is David.
My concern is, even though you said you have formed a structure to make things more transparent, you haven't been very detailed in that process. And I am actually concerned with having someone who's deliberately, personally attacks people to try to make a point, in control of that process.
What do you mean by detail? Accounting detail? How are you going to do accounting? Are you familiar with accounting?
No, I am, but there's different.
No, are you familiar with accounting? So you can't answer the question. Next.
Okay, next on stack is Lobi.
Okay, my concern is great and grave. My concern is first of all, you're going off the assumption that the accounting working group is not trustworthy, was not transparent, and all of these other things. And this has been a theme that certain unknowns have done for months and months and months, like the better part of our whole movement. I feel like it is divisive. Your whole attitude is divisive and attacking. That makes me not trust you. I don't know who you are, what working group you've worked in. I don't know what you've done for OWS other than be attacking us. I'm not done. Furthermore, you say you want every single receipt recorded online. I have a very grave security concern with that. A lot of the things that we spend money on are for things that are actually illegal and implicate us. So we cannot do that, and that is why the accounting group has not done that. I trust the accounting group. I know that. I've worked with them for months since September. I don't know where this is coming from, but I don't trust it. I don't trust you. I don't trust people who attack people in meetings.
Okay, listen, and you say that you've done things that's illegal, and you don't trust me? You tell me that you can do things illegal, but you don't trust me? Is that what you're saying?
Making a protest.
No, you say you've done things illegal.
So are you familiar with the concept?
No, you just told me that you've done things illegal. Yes or no? Yeah.
No back and forth.
Yes or no?
There's no back and
We need
forth.
to have no back and forth right now.
See, now you can't answer that question. You cannot answer the question. How can you say
We are
you've done illegal? Yes or no? You've done things illegal.
Okay, really, sir. They're trying to work the facilitation, right? You're not like letting me speak.
Next on stack is Carl.
There should be.
Carl, step up and explain it.
Can there be any consensus that moving forward, now that we have an freezing the money, that we can have transparency as to the future, so that we can avoid the problems of the past and look to transparency for all future transactions as a good compromise?
I'll take that amendment. I think their concern is really good.
Okay, last on stack is who? Oh, sorry, IB. Sorry, no, not yet. IB. What's your concern?
My concern is, I think a lot of the concerns that
Everyone knows IB, right?
were very relevant. But I still want to add my concern. This sounds like you're proposing that we move from one accounting firm to another, but that's not how NYCGA works. The accounting group is open for people for involvement. We don't switch from one accounting team to another. So
We should change the accounting. We should change accounting groups like we do in the real world of business. They do change accounting companies. They do change a certified public accountant also.
yeah, that type of
This is
I
a
don't
business.
think that we
That's
should.
not a
That-
group
that
anymore.
type of language is.
No back and forth.
No.
Okay, so stack is closed. At the end here is B. He's got the last chance for a concern.
Yes, thank you. My concern is we cannot be asking for unity when you are stimulating a great division. I want to bring you a classic example of trusting. No human should be ever trusted. Human nature, when it's involved with the money, is not much corrupted. I want to bring you one example in regard of what I hear. Trust. Trust
Hear
me.
your
Trust.
concern about the
I am concerned about not to use this word in any financial to be trusted. You have to be verified in order to be trusted.
point of
Now,
process. I've got
I want to bring an example to make myself clear. Hold on, in regard of the trusting
This is the most
and
disruptive
in regard
right
of the
here.
trusting, that is later.
Right.
I
All the
decide
time.
facilitation decides that. I would like to hear the point of process.
People you should never
Come
trust.
right
What?
back.
I said do not
Sorry.
bring the trusting. You're
That's the
saying
truth.
that I trust you, you don't trust me. That's a
The anger
division.
and the violence that they occur
Yes.
at all times in every GA and every other people
My
I've seen.
concern about
is
this
what they do all the
proposal
time.
is not to bring any of this word ever to trust anyone that is in finance or in control of money. To say that, I have one clear example. Bloomberg was running for the third term. He caused.
Sorry, as
Okay, all right.
But like, sir,
Your proposal does not use the word ever, so that's not a concern.
I am saying do not use to be trusting me.
Okay.
You are trusted if you are proved.
Okay, we've heard your concern then.
Okay.
We've heard your concern.
Yes, thank you.
All right. Stack is closed. We are out. Stack is finished on this, and we're out of time for hearing concerns. So we'll move forward with friendly amendments. So I'm going to give 10 minutes for friendly amendments. Stack is open for friendly amendments.
There must be amendments.
And it must be amendments, not soapboxes. We got Alvin, Steve first. Steve first. Go ahead.
My amendment is to this proposal would be the removal of all people currently on the finance or accounting group.
Yes, I agree.
Okay, so can you restate?
Of course you would.
Restate the proposal.
Yeah, we don't need any more peanut gallery comments, okay?
They're called your community, not the peanut gallery.
Okay.
Especially from
So
you.
can you restate your proposal then, since you've accepted that amendment?
Yes. To remove all present accounting representative in the GA.
So we'll have no accounting group then.
Replace, remove.
Okay.
So it'll be him and the mouse.
Go ahead next.
Hey,
Thank you, Justin. Thank you.
You've been disrespectful and
He's been disrespectful.
What the fuck are you?
Hey, hey.
stop. We got another friendly amendment.
Okay, another friendly amendment.
Please.
And the amendment is this. Since they don't necessarily trust your group, would you amend that the GA select its own accounting firm to do a complete audit and make everything transparent to everyone, and then from then on, we decide how to be completely transparent?
I accept that amendment.
Oh my God.
Now, not necessarily you, but the GA selects an accounting firm, and they do it by the books. They do an audit of how
he accepts it as an amendment to his proposal.
Yes.
Freddie, point of information, that was already discussed months ago, and that's going to cost money that we don't even have, as far as I was told.
Okay, next on stack, Alvin.
Okay, that from now on, everything that goes on the accounting, and we have to do, even if we do something, let's say that we figure isn't quite what it should be, it has to be shown on the account, not just to say, well, it's secret.
No,
and then
we show
we can come with
transparency
the
and
internal
accountability.
revenue. So.
Transparency and accountability.
Right.
Yeah, accepted.
Okay, Alvin. So hold on. Sorry, you just went. Before we move forward, I want to make sure that you're actually keeping track of these friendly amendments, because I'm going to ask you to restate them all at the end.
Oh, did
So
Sean? Did Sean repeat his? I just want to know.
did.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Do you want a pen and paper?
We have to know what the proposal is at the end. You've accepted 3 amendments, and I'm not sure you're actually.
Yeah, do you guys want a pen and paper and write the friendly amendments down?
So the whole group can hear them at the end. Okay. B, you're next on staff.
Yes. Is it me?
Yeah.
Okay. Naz, 2 friendly amendments. One is to have complete open book policy under protecting the security of donator. So up to that point that you have to secure and protect their identity is fine, but below that has to be open book policy. That's number 1. Number 2 is in response to her that you say, let's have more transparency. I heard that many times. I am saying, I am suggesting, and I'm begging you accept this amendment. 100% transparency, not even 99%. Do you accept that?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. Next is Casper.
So my friendly amendment is to keep the people in accounting because they've been with for the beginning, and to actually to renovate and or change the system, as you guys say, but keep the people who are in the system or who know about it, because you guys don't know what all the information, as Sandy has stated over and over again. But maybe to give friendly amendments to bring have a better opening space to a certain degree of like.
Can I make a suggestion here? I think that's a great idea. I think that also what we might be able to do is to form some sort of a group that we can actually review it, all the General Assembly, review the different people, or have a formulated group that actually can decide who is in this accounting group and who isn't. And make it a general consensus who is involved in it and who isn't. So we all have a decision-making process in who stays in this accounting group and who isn't.
Also, you're stating that the accounting group president now should stay and that they know everything. Accounting is accounting. A CPA and another CPA knows what they're doing in accounting. So I doubt it very much that another CPA is that doesn't understand what's going on now. So I don't accept that.
Or not accept that friendly amendment. Okay, I've got one more person on stack. I'm going to leave it open one last time for anyone to get on, and then I'm going to close stack. Sean.
My concern is that while I have gone to great lengths to explain how accounting works to both of you, you are currently making a very bad proposal. According to your proposal, we would have no one able to handle our money, and thus our comrades would be staying in jail just in time for September 17th. Additionally, you would be exposing sensitive information, causing more comrades to go to jail who do not need to. My friendly amendment is that you table this proposal and work on it so we don't all have to block it, because we're going to.
Yep.
Number 1, we are not changing the system. We're just changing the personnel and the accounting. I'm not changing the system or correcting the system. I'm changing the personnel in the system because they are not being transparent and accountable to the GA. That's the problem, Sean. That's the problem with the GA, is that the personnel, not the system, that's wrong. That's the personnel will not and refuse to be transparent and accountable.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do.
So you don't accept the friendly amendment?
I don't.
Okay, last on stack. Stack is closed.
I'm gonna
Your friendly
bring that
amendment.
information back to you. Your question. Freedom.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I know CPAs. I do know CPAs.
He's got his own business.
Is there an amendment?
You?
So is there an amendment?
He's got a very nice.
Is there an
He got his
amendment?
own business. He knows better.
You have one. Okay, so we've heard friendly amendments. Can you please restate the proposal with all of the friendly amendments?
The proposal is to replace the accounting personnel for transparency and accountability.
Yeah.
Okay? And whatever they have on the machine there. Okay?
But there were other amendments.
That's not the proposal.
Here's the amendments. Tony, to remove all current members in accounting working group. Dorje,
Yes.
GA decides on accounting from what? Oh, Dorje, come here.
The accounting firm which will review the
Audit.
will do the audit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Elvin. Audit. What is it?
He's his own business, but he can't read script. Yeah, his own business. I'm just messing. That was wrong of me. I don't have memory. Oh, I'm sorry. I won't do that again. Yeah, I probably will.
Everything must be legal and transparent. Okay.
The last amendment.
Okay, Alvin, everything must be legal and transparent by Alvin.
Okay. So we need to do a temperature check on whether or not we want to move into looking for consensus on this. So can I get a temperature check on whether or not the body would like to move forward to looking for consensus? I'm seeing that as mixed, kind of leaning negative. So at this point, we're not going to move forward with taking a vote on this. And it's tabled, and you can bring it back next time.
We'll table or bring it back next week.
Yeah, that's great. Bring the mouse with you. Hey, you're
So, to your question about, wow, it looks like it's unraveling from the seams between the young and the old, and it isn't. These individuals have been going to the GA and always trying to muscle into the accounting, into finance. They had quite a few people. They had Cynthia, now Sandy. They had this guy over here.
Welcome your comrades back.
A few of the other people here, and like these are all new people. But they've been here. They've been here. I've never seen them in actions. I've never seen them in the general, marches. They come around asking for money or changing the system over accounting. Basically wanting to make them the people who run that accounting business. And we have people who we know for a while. They've been going to the marches. We know them for a very long time. And these guys are always disrupting and always using their authority of their bodies to push on agendas and also push on to people, and they can make them feel like basically weak. But anyway, randomness.
Human rights. 2 weeks before our celebration of the 1 anniversary of Occupy Wall Street. 10 o'clock, City Hall Park, Monday, Labor Day, to Cabinet Plaza. Thank you very much. Join us. Join us.
I would say now that I'm not in facilitation, I was gonna text that one of our comrades on the bus that was at the RNC in Tampa in hurricanes. They're 15 minutes away from here.
Yeah!
So let's welcome them back with open arms.
And water!
Food and water!
Get something to handle. You might want to go now.
Announcements.
Let's go. Bring it in.
Let's hear the next announcement. Go ahead.
Well, I want to announce that in Occupy LA,
Mic check.
Occupy LA, what we do is a solidarity clap when our comrades are coming from someplace far. we do a solidarity class. So I want to share this all to you, you know, how it's done, okay? So listen up, please, please. Solidarity. Like, clap.
So right now, the people from the RNC are coming back from Tampa, and are I guess the RNC from Tampa are coming back. I guess the bus that was broken down. I'm not quite sure. I'll get confirmation in a few minutes. But they're coming back, and we'll live stream that, and you show all the comrades, and maybe get some feedback of what those people experienced in Tampa. So hopefully that'll be a great. So wait a little while. You know, people are just talking among themselves. You know, and that's pretty much it. People are just hanging out. You know. You're stealing his money. I was just trying to steal your wallet.
Oh, I know. Let's get it down, Reese. Come on, people.
But you'd be highly disappointed if you stole my wallet, bro.
You should ask the people who are trying to take down accounting to ask for money too, because they're so like, oh, you know, like they're so like, oh, we want justice and political correctness, but you should ask them if they're gonna get money. Yeah.
Hey guys.
Yeah, I got $1.
Excellent. Change goes.
Yeah.
Next time.
You got very heated about $1. Just $1. $1.
I thought you were part of accounting.
Oh, accounting has money. Accounting has the money.
But you guys don't have. But but you don't want to help a fellow comrade. But you want to dismantle accounting right now, right? You hear that what you're saying? There's a bunch of people, but you're too your own business, and you don't want to chip in for water. Yes, that was a very good statement that you gave. A little bit off center, right? He's talking about dismantling accounting right now, but we have a bunch of people on the bus coming back from Tampa, but he can't put any change because accounting has all the money, and he doesn't need to, you know, donate money because accounting has it. That was his shtick right now.
Did he say that?
Just now.
I wasn't listening.
Yeah, it's alright. It's, you know, I gave $1. I'm poor as hell. But he has his own business, as Sandy reiterated the scene earlier. So he can't put, you know, $1 to chip in because accounting has it.
You did. You called me first. You do it. I mean, she's mine.
Okay, so
If you're putting $1, it'd be fine. You know. Thank you. Hey, what's